Welcome in, Gemini. Good morning. This is Sunday. Okay. It is November 1st. Oh my goodness. Welcome to November. I am Intuitive Niche. I'm here to do your weekly reading, Gemini. We are using today for you the Life Purpose Oracle cards. Yes, we will be using that for your reading today. All of my readings are free, timeless, and for entertainment purposes only. Please and thank you. If you would like to make a donation, sow a seed to my business, that information is in my description box below my video, as well as my emails if you would like to get a hold of me regarding any of the services I provide. Reiki, practicing, healing energy, making jewelry, of course, because now it's the holiday season, and I've already got my first orders, so I'm excited. I just ordered the second set of beads I need for that. Plus, I ordered a few others, of course. You know, once you start ordering beads, you start ordering more and more. Like I don't have enough. Like crystals and stones, you know. I don't have enough, Gemini. Come on. This is the blue aura quartz. This will probably be in my pocket today at work. Yep. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of blue today. I'm feeling the need for blue. Blue, if some of you don't know, is about your throat chakra. So I even have a blue turtleneck to keep the migraine away, the blue hoodie with the light blue jeans, blue socks, blue everything else. And here is my beautiful blue celestite. And look, and you can see it a little better today. Yeah, I wanted to show it to you again. I have it on top of my winning lottery tickets. Yep, I have tonight's drawing. Once I win the lottery, we will be going big. Okay. Gemini, I am walking in the frequency of receiving money in unexpected ways every single day, and you better be too. All right. Please like, share, subscribe here on YouTube if you have not already. And here we go for you, Gemini. Let's do the 3x3 method that I created for myself. I don't know if I picked it up from somebody else, but this is what I'm doing. So we are doing 3 hard shuffles, 3 soft shuffles, and 3 cards off the top. And when we do that, then we will shuffle normal, free for all, and see what we get for confirmations. And hopefully we'll be taking less than 15 minutes so you can move on about your day as well. All right, that was 3. Let's do it. Let's see what Gemini's life purpose is this week. What are we working on this week? Okay, let's go. Life purpose. Cards. All right, the first 3 cards off the top of the deck are energy healing. Wow, was I just talking about that, right? Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose, Gemini. Mine too. The second card off the top, teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Gemini, are you already a teacher in a classroom, an event? If you are, God bless you. God has blessed you to be helping our children today. Artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life, especially if you are some kind of energy healer. God bless our nurses. I could never be a nurse. I know that I could just never do it. I've tried being a nurse's aide, and it wasn't for me. And I know there's ways to help people that I don't have to be a nurse for, so I let those who are able do. God bless you. I send you strength and healing and all of that. If you are a nurse, it's amazing. I took care of my mom when she was sick, and that was just because she was my mom. But to take care of other people the same way, I just don't think I can. Well, maybe I can, but in a different way, right? I am practicing Reiki, energy healing, so maybe you can too, right? All right, let's confirm. Let's see what else comes out for you, Gemini. You are my first air sign today. I will be ending on the water signs to celebrate Scorpio's birthday. So today we'll be doing the air signs. Before I'm going to work, yes. Gemini, I hope you're having a good week, as today is Sunday, but this reading is timeless and free and for entertainment purposes only. You have free will and final say to make decisions and choices in your own life. I will never accept responsibility for that. But I will tell you that if there is ever a need for a doctor, a nurse, or any kind of healing, you first should see a doctor. Okay? Let's see what else is falling out. I am not a doctor. I do have experience, and I can share that with you. Oh, this is something else I really want to do. Yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. This I think I may do pretty soon. We have a couple of places right here around me. I have to save up some money. I don't really have the money to do it yet because, it costs money to go to these courses. And I really want to do something like that for myself, like massage or whatever. I can provide Reiki energy healing, which has nothing to do with massage or touch. So most people like that because they don't have to get undressed, they don't have to take their clothes off, and they don't have to worry about getting touched. Because it's strictly energy healing, and it has nothing to do with touch. Would there be moments of my hands on your body? Probably your shoulders, your head, maybe a part of your leg or something like that, your foot when we're doing the cleansing and clearing part. But I would never have to touch you for any other reason. Yoga? Gemini, do you already partake in it? I really need some good stretching outside of physical therapy. Outside of physical therapy. Yes. Okay, that card wants you. Gemini, crystals. Oh. See, I'm an air sign too, so when this falls apart like this, energy healing, teaching, artist, yoga, crystals, these are the things I'm already involved with, so I can tell that Gemini, your connection to crystals and gemstone is a channel for healing energy. And that is what I'm looking to build, my energy healing business with my crystals. Well, hell, anybody can do it, right? That's right, Gemini. Anybody can do that as long as they are attuned and any other advice for my Geminis going forward here? What else should they focus on? Thinking about this week. Wow, you got 3 more cards plus the 2 that fell off the top. Let's see what the 3 cards are. First, creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. It does. Infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Study, which is something I also need to do. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Your life purpose fully supports you. So what you want wants you, Gemini. You are a healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So, Gemini, we have something on the same page in our life. This is only one piece of what I want to do, though. Only one piece for me. One piece of my divine journey. But this could be everything for you, Gemini. Here's the 2 other cards that fell. Animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. Other options, right? Let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Look at that. There's an animal and there's a doggy in her hands with her unicorn. So there's something you need to walk away from first. Okay. So Gemini, not only are you into your, let's see what the pocket archetypes cards, I'll pull 2 of these for you because they are very powerful cards. But I feel like you need a little extra guidance, Gemini. So let's see what 2 of these cards would do. Yeah. They're round and they're tiny like this. But Gemini, you seem to be or can be a healer of energy. Okay, wow. These cards don't want to shuffle. And you must first let go of something. Because what you want supports you. And oh my God. Oh, cards drop to the floor. You know what that means, right? They fall to the floor and they come to the door. So here's two of your cards. The stone. The stone. And, wow, the castle. The stone and the castle. Two of your first cards out. And I have three others sitting here like this that fell but didn't make it to the floor. So we'll see if they need to be heard, but right now I'm just going to go with the two. I will say, I just saw that this is the animal card. So we will pull that one. Okay. Be careful of the venom. Oh, okay. So with that, animal healing, be careful of the venom. Somebody that you're walking away from, okay? So this is why I pulled more cards, this one right here. All right, we've already established that you are a healer of sorts, energy or otherwise, crystal, taking yoga courses, teaching is what you want to do here. And it says your creative expression, you're very very ready for this kind of life, for your energy building, crystals, and all of that. There's courses you need to take. That's why the study card is here, but your life purpose supports you. So we already know what you kind of should be looking at for your life purpose here. And it could be different versions of this, okay? Health, healing, energy healing have many outlets, okay? You can do things many different ways. So, absolutely know that. But because of this card here, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. I feel the need to pull one more card, but then we got 5, okay? So let's take a look at what these cards are standing for. The first one was the stone, and it is in Roman numbers, so let's see. Of course, this tells you all the different ways you can do things, but I just want to go to the card. LXV11. The stone. So the stone would fall under a tool. It's a tool. Number 242. Let's see. Gemini. Comes my brother-in-law. The stone, the eternal, the anchor, the rock. As an archetypal object, the stone holds psychic and literal weight. Its energy is one of permanence, concreteness, and reliability. The stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us as it changes ever so slowly over the countless human lifespans. A single stone may see thousands of generations come and go. I apologize for the noisemaker in my house. A single stone may see thousands of generations come and go, therefore it contains an ancient eternal presence. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side, so no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. The stone tethers us to earth, helping to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. I need some quiet and peace, yeah. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. I will be carrying blue today. Yes, and wearing my blue lace agate as well on my finger. My throat chakra needs a little help. The castle, Gemini. The castle is the next card, so that would be considered a place, right? Let's see. The castle. Places. Okay, the castle. 192. Okay. I wish they made this book larger because, as you can see, it's very tiny, and so are the very tiny words. So I apologize that I can't seem to read it as well, even with my glasses on. 192, the castle, the palace, the penthouse, the fortress. It's no wonder fairy tales tell of sleeping princesses within castle walls. Like most archetypes, the castle is loaded with duality. It represents abundant riches, seductive fantasy, ornate wonders, and lavish adornments. Yet the walls are thick, cold, and shadowy. This card points to a tendency to hold on to possessions, quite possibly a literal home, or position that project the image of achievement, while the soul longs to run barefoot in the forest, leaving it all behind. And at times we must settle down, yet the castle lulls us with its spells of materialism, and we fall asleep to our deepest dreams. The castle can be a motivating force, an enchanting goal to travel towards, but it is best not to linger within its walls of decadent deception for too long. Visiting your throne of power or stuckness and depression. Let's see what else does these little words say. If this card appears with the king, it does not. The queen, it does not. Or the maiden, it does not. You've entered into long-standing family dynamics that include property and power. So that is not any one of these cards here, so we're safe. Doesn't affect your... Notice how castles are designed to keep things out. They defend and they separate. It is likely there is connection and community beyond its walls that will revitalize you. But don't stay long, right? So the stone is part of your healing. The castle will protect you as well as cause depression. And it's almost like the darkness of a castle would be the devil card. So this card could go either way, right? You could go in to take a break, like the Four of Swords, rest, recuperate, recover, rebuild your mind, your soul, right? Or you could get lost in there and be lost to the devil forever. So just remind yourself that you may need a rest in between. This is, walking away part, the let go. But you also need to remember to go back and to clarify, fix, and rejoin the normal world, because we all need breaks. Absolutely. I could use a break. I could use a vacation. I prefer a vacation than a castle, I'll tell you that. And I prefer the animals. So let's see what the animal card says to this situation. Now it's number 19. In a tarot deck, 19 would be the sun. So let's see what this card holds for you. Number 19. So we have the animal. Alright. These are pretty cool cards. Alright, so the beast, the wild one, the she-wolf. The she-wolf, okay. We are mammals. The hair on our chest between our legs reminds us so. We try hard to deny our unrefined animalistic nature, yet through this archetype, we tap into power and direction. Activating the animal within means reawakening our relationship to nature in the most broad and embodied sense. Drinking from waterfalls, roaring at the moon, opening eyes underwater, eating berries from the vine. The life force of our planet begs us to set down the devices, the constraints, and the social constructs, and remember the warm blood that pulses through our veins. The animals long for breath, food, procreation, and physicality. It wants soil under our nails, starlight on our skin. If this all sounds terribly unsophisticated to you, take note that it is said that when Buddha became enlightened, he roared like the great lion. Wow. Now, I will remind you, Gemini, we also had the animals card here, And we now have this card representing our roar. Yeah. So you need, Gemini, to take that break. Because as a healer, you also need to heal. You are the shaman after all. This is a healer of a different kind. Or we can get lost in that castle and the venom will take us out. Venom can cure you or kill you. Just like the castle. Right? The peace, the nature of it can help you to grow and heal, but it can also lock you like a prisoner and create depression of the soul. So there must be balance in what you're doing, whether it's energy healing, nursing, doctor, any other kind of healing energy in your life, Gemini, as you focus going forward this week to realize that you do have a very specific divine purpose here, and you must work your way towards that. And you must let go of everything else around you to be able to maintain it. Now, we could be talking about being an artist, or using crystals, or teaching in a classroom, being a nurse or a doctor, as I said. These are part of your divine purposes, your skills, your abilities, the things that you long to do that make you smile from your mouth to your eyes, that give you that special beauty. Some teachers who, you know, as a teacher, you don't get paid good money to do that. You never get paid enough. And then you have these long lists of shit you need to have, and you try to help provide them for your kids. So you're taking money out of your own pocket. You're helping these kids to survive in a classroom for a day, right? But God bless those teachers who love teaching, who love to make that connection with our kids, because they need that. We can't give it all to them. But there are other things that you can do, Gemini. As the healer that you are, you must decide. You must have one main purpose, but you can break off in many different avenues. I am a reader. I am an empathic, intuitive healer. I love using my crystals in my Reiki, which I'm working on building up to more of that. And I love just making my jewelry. It's my connection. It's my crystals, my semi-precious stones, whatever I'm using that lights that fire inside me. So Gemini, what lights that fire for you? And what is so toxic in your life that needs to go so you can continue building what you love to do? Those are the things you really need to think about this week, okay? All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Like, share, subscribe. Leave me comments. Let me know how we're doing, and I will see you next time. Have a great week.